Dun, 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 dun. What's up, bro? Yo, Federal Friday night.
Are you ready?
Eat at the Federal. 110 West Federal.
Hey, thank you.
Eat at the Federal.
Eat at the Federal.
Eat at the Federal. If you want to be a champion like you, eat at the Federal. 110, motherfucker, Federal Street.
Eat at the Federal.
Eat at the Federal. Eat at the Federal.
Bow to the master.
Eat at the Federal. You just suck like the rest of these fucking rookies.
And we're live! Federal Friday night. Woo! Yeah. I am your host, the Italian Stallion, the Icon, JVM. And unfortunately, I have some sad news. I am at the Federal all alone. That's right. El Papi Chulo unfortunately cannot be with me tonight due to unforeseeable circumstances. I'm pretty sure he had like 6 dates with 4 different women. I don't know what that dude's doing. But here at the Federal, drinks are flowing. Food's coming out of the kitchen. There's girls everywhere. There's guys everywhere. No matter whatever you like, if you have a preference, you can find it at the Federal. Wings and boobs. Can't complain. All right, well, the TFO Insiders are not here tonight. It's JBM, one-man wrecking crew, wrecking ball, Miley Cyrus swinging in. I'm like Brock Lesnar out here suplexing everyone. But we do have some WWE angles for you today. We got the Logs versus the WWE angles. The Logs going for an 8-0 season. The WWE stupid angles, or whatever it's called, going for a season to be forgotten. I will say this, earlier in the season, the Logs had their worst rushing performance game against these WWE angles. So will they look to slow Doily down again and maybe halt his MVP historical run? Or will they complete the 8-0 season and be the #1 team heading into the second half of Season of Doom? I guess there's only one more thing to find out, and that is make some noise for the Raj Pak. We love the Raj here at the Federal. The Federal loves the Raj. He's done a great job all year for us here on TFO Federal Friday night. So let's cue the Raj. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, here we go. Regular season. The Logs versus the Angles. Must be no injuries. No one's returning. And we're going to get the coin toss. It looks like the Logs will choose to return. Like I said, Doily is having a legendary performance. His stats are insane. But I will say this, like I said, he only had 233 rushing yards against this team the last time they played. And only 4 touchdowns, which surprisingly is his lowest touchdown total of the year. And just like that, they're not going to Doily. An interception! Dominic Mysterio, the custody battle. That's what I'm assuming that was. Custody battle of Dominic Mysterio. Gonna take a sack. And just like that, the first drive, the Logs, Doily not involved. Which is not what you want to see, especially if they're trying to complete the 8-0 season. All right. WWE Angles not having a great year. I think they only had 1 or 2 wins. I'm not really sure what it was. Gonna fire it deep here into coverage. Oh, incomplete. Yeah, Frank, unfortunately, coming back to TFO, and this year was not kind to him. The apps are a little different, changed it up. Maybe the second half his team will do better. I know there's going to be more games. I'm not sure what we have in store, but I'm interested to see because, a lot of teams maybe were on the cusp of making the playoffs or, winning the division. And Doily with some receiving yards, 9 receiving yards there. Jeremy Samuel, great year put together by him and the Logs. We all are witnessing greatness here. As you can see, Doily's going to take off. He might be gone here. 20, 15, 10. Ooh, down to the 8. 9-yard line, actually. 1st and 9. I mean, I'm hoping to see a pretty historical game here by Doily. I want to see the season finish off 8-0. There's a few other 8-0 teams, or 7-0 teams, I should say. Going to be the handoff to Doily. He's going to get his first of many touchdowns is my prediction. I just don't know how many he's going to get. Like I said, he only had 4 the last time they played this game together. So we'll see. Papi Chulo, you know, unfortunately is sad he couldn't make it here. He normally is here with me every Federal Friday night. 3 years he is. I think this is the first. No, he's missed one other time. But I think this is, you know, sometimes it's hard for everybody to get to the Federal. I got my own seat at the bar over at the side over here right now. Got a John Wayne burger coming. Going to find a deep receiver. Mae Young's hand. I'm drinking a Tito's and soda, actually, with a lemon and a lime in it. Trying to keep my JVM figure. Someone's dad, like I said, this team didn't get a lot of looks this year. Unfortunately, they just did not perform that well. Going to dump it off to the show. Great catch. They're going to have to score here to keep up with the Logs. Logs, like I said, #1 team in point differential. #1, 7-0. But they did have a sloppy game the last time these teams matched up. So the WWE Angles did something right. Wow, catching in the double coverage there. Big Show's dad. So you got Mae Young's hand, Big Show's dad are the receivers. And Katie Vick, the girlfriend, wife of Kane. Kick is up. No good. Oh, no. And just like that, we have a close game. 7-6. Should be tie, but unfortunately the field goal kicker for the WWE Stupid Angles did not perform. And we got a handoff to Doily. Let's see what he can do. He has 1 touchdown already on the day. Going to start piling up rushing yards. I know Jeremy Samuel wants to see him have a big game. Going to find Doily over the middle. Wow. Just straight up dropped it there. Interesting. Was wide open. They're probably going to hand it off to him. Oh, wow. And they stop him. Forced a punt. Yeah, this team, for some reason, is give them fits. And there's the punt. Fake Diesel going to take the return. Fake Diesel, I believe, was played by Kane. They're going to hand it off. No, play action. Going to go down, though. Big sack. All right, here we go. Great run. Boss man hanged, I'm assuming that is. Which was crazy to see as a kid. Ooh, I like that reverse, or that little pitch off there. Oh, no! Injury, the boss man hanged. You know, that noose was tied a little too tight around his neck there. Gonna have to sub in Fake Razor. All right, and they held him to a punt. Could have had that first down if he didn't get hurt there. But we have a close matchup, 7-6 after the first quarter. And let's see what kind of return we get here. And Doily, you know, had the first drive, or well, technically they threw an interception. The first real drive they have, he scored. Second drive, they held him in check. And it looks like he's going to get a first down. Oh, and more. Wow. That was a great run there. And the Federal, like I said, is the place to go. Actually, debuting next Tuesday is going to be the Federal Sushi Night. As crazy as that sounds, Papi Chulo will not miss that because he loves Asian food. Touchdown Doily. It's the second one of the day. WWE Angles are going to need to block this kick to keep it to a 1-score game, and they don't. So, unfortunately, it is a 2-score game. Let's see what Fake Razor can do on the kickoff. Oh, has a little opening. Makes a move. Yeah, like I said, they're going to have to score here to keep pace with the Logs, who have one of the better offensive in the league. Ooh, fake Razor coming into the game looking fast. That was a great run. They should just feed him the ball. Fake Razor and fake Diesel did not last very long. Gonna have someone open if he throws it. Mae Young's hand gets the first down. 20-yard gain. And they are putting together a great drive here. Oh, they're gonna get blitzed. Cal Hickory with the sack. Log's second sack of the day. All right. They're going to dump it off to the Rumble. I don't know which Royal Rumble would be the angle. Maybe when Cena and Batista both got done at the same time. Gonna have someone up top if he throws it. Oh, wow. Great read there. And we have a touchdown by Big Show's dad. I believe that's his second one of the day. Katie Vick with her second passing touchdown. Gonna try to get this to a one-score game. Kick is up, and it looks true. All right, one-score game. See what the Logs can do to respond to that touchdown. Doily with 2 touchdowns. Not a ton of rushing yards, but I don't know what it is. Oh, looks like someone's hurt. Timber Rocket went down to an injury. Timber checking out. Yeah, I don't know. We had the Logs and Doily on week 3, and we did not just see an eye-popping performance we were hoping for. Oh no, another interception. This is not what the Logs want to see when they're trying to close out a perfect 8-0 season. And fake Razor, like I said, looks fast. Oh, he just needed to beat that one guy. 8 yards. Calling a timeout. A minute 46 here in the second quarter. Second down and 2. Vic drops back. Gonna fire a deep pass. Diving catch to the 1-yard line. Wow. Big Show's dad is having a hell of a game. He's definitely the leading offensive player right now. And wow, fake Razor beats the blitz to score the touchdown. Say hello to the bad guy. And just like that, the WWE Angles takes the lead. And this is going to be wide. No good. Wow, their field goal kicker is not good. Probably the worst we've seen here on Federal Friday Night ever in the history of Federal Friday Night. I don't know if you remember, Frank, you did have to put some points into your kicker. Extra points kind of matter this year with it being a little farther back. Doily, good run up the middle, 9 yards. A minute 8 here left in the second quarter. They may look to just give Doily the ball. Ooh, almost a third interception there. That was close. Ryan Leaf is not having a good game today. Doily's going to get the handoff, get the first down, but they are running out of time. Oh no, folks. Oh no, Dexter Doily goes down with an injury. This is literally going the worst case scenario that could have happened for the Logs. They are without their best player for the rest of the game. Wow. Federal Friday Night has been Doily's curse, folks. Officially his 2 worst performances of the year. That's not good. WB Angles looking to play spoiler and ruin a perfect season for the Logs. They're going to call this blitz Gene punts baby. Mean Gene punts a baby. And they're going for a field goal. That looks like it's going to be pretty good. Let's see. It's through the uprights. 17-19. You know, the Logs are happy with getting some points there, but wow, that drive. Jeremy has to be sick to his stomach. And let's see if the Angles can maybe have one play here to give themselves a chance to kick a field goal. And it's going to be a blitz. They're going to have to just call a timeout and throw up a Hail Mary here. Too far out of field goal range, especially for their weak-ass kicker. they're going to play action it. Going to have someone open. Mae Young's hand. I don't know if she's going to get in, though. And no, we're going to halftime. The WWE Angles are going to get the ball, though. And they have the lead, 19-17, 2-point game. But our big story of the first half is Dexter Doyley goes down to an injury. That is our big story of the first half. And the Logs are going to have to dig down deep and to lean on someone else. Ryan Leaf, 2 interceptions already on the day, so he's not your guy. Spruce Willis may have to come in and do something for them. And we're a quick second down. The Angles really just need to run some clock out here. Wow, Fake Razor is fast coming into this game. Big boss man Hang went down with an injury. Oh, going deep. Oh, dropped. Fake Razor came into this game and just kind of lit a spark. They're going to give him the ball, and wow, he is making insane cuts. That was nuts. He cut backwards, cut forward, cut sideways like a razor. And they're going to get a sack here. Frazier Hemlock. 2nd and 15, but they are within striking distance. Let's see if they can find a completion. They're going to just take off and run, but nothing was there. Katie Vick not with the moves of the last name Vick you would think would be his fast quarterback. Oh no, someone's going to be open if this is a good pass. Wow, diving catch for Mae Young's hand. Wow. 25-17, extra point on the way. The kick is up. It's no good. This is insane. This is the most extra points I've ever seen missed out of any game I've ever called. Just like that, 17-25. The Logs are going to have to dig down deep. I don't know who's going to step up here, but they're going to need someone to do it. Ryan Leaf going to hand off. No, play action. Dump a pass to the feet of his receiver. I mean, he was getting blitzed there, so it was kind of smart to just throw it away. Oh, hand up the middle for 2 yards. 3rd and 8. The offense without Doyley is just kind of sad to watch. And there's the 3rd interception. And that was a crucified, maybe Stephanie McMahon crucified. The Logs defense is going to need to force a turnover. But the WWE Angles in control here. Let's see if they can burn some time and put some points on the board. Gonna find someone over the middle. Vincent Kennedy McMahon wins the Royal Rumble. That's the one where I think he just hit in the back the whole time. Came out and freaking won. I don't think anyone's open. Gonna force an arrogant pass. Incomplete. 4th and 10. They're gonna have to punt. No harm, no foul by Ryan Leaf's 3rd interception of the day. But it just shows you how much this offense leans on Doyley. Wow, great punt down to the 1. Pagoda with a good return. Wow. 30-yard return there to get them out to the 31-yard line. And Ryan Leaf is going to pitch it off to Pagoda, who does look quick. No Doyley, but wow, great run. Going to pick up a block, and wow, going to get an extra 20 yards here. Oh, diving tackle stopped at the 10-yard line. 1st and 10. So 1st and goal, cannot get a first down. Hand off to Pagoda, and Pagoda cuts back and scores. So Bonsai Pagoda filling in for Dexter Doyley and makes a great cut. And let's see if they can cut this to a 1-point game. Like I said, someone has to step up, and Pagoda might be filling the role of Dexter Doyley. I mean, based off the stats, nobody's filling those shoes. But might be a decent replacement for the rest of the game. Ryan Leaf just needs to hold on to the ball. 3 interceptions is honestly inexcusable. Everyone looks covered. Oof. Bad pass over the middle. You know, you need to just give the ball to Fake Razor. He was tearing it up in the game. And they're going to play action it again. Going to have a dump off. Fires it to Maze Young's hand for a first Young. You know, Fake Razor really would be the call here, but apparently the WWE angles feel confident in throwing into the secondary of the Logs. Wow. The secondary of the Logs is just giving them too much space. 7 seconds of the third quarter. Last play. Dropping back. Firing a quick pass. Oof. Almost an interception. And we got a 25-24 game. Angles with the lead going into the fourth quarter and the control of the ball. They're going to fake handoff. He's going to have a dump off. Vincent Kenny McMahon wins the Royal Rumble. And that's going to be a first down. Wow. This game is not how we expected it to go, although I did think the Logs might struggle based off the last time we were here. Going to be should have been an interception. 2nd and 10. The WWE angles got away with a lucky break there because that should have been picked. Fake Razor going to take the handoff. Picks up 9 yards. 3rd and 1. They're not going to go for a field goal based off how bad their kicker is. Oof. The pitch out is going to work. Yeah, I don't even think their kicker would make this field goal. So they're going to just probably try to run this ball. Pitch down to the bottom. Gets 2 yards. They're going to just keep trekking away. Probably do the same play again. No, play action. No one's open. No one's open. Going to tuck in and run. Oof, 3rd and 1. They can pick up a first down on the 2-yard line, just to make that clear. They're going to hand it off, and he's not going to get it. I think he's short. Oh, 4th and 1. What are they going to do? They're going to kick a field goal. I would be so afraid to kick this field goal with how bad their kicker has been today. Maybe they're close enough where he can get lucky. Yo. Wow, and we have a 4-point game, which unfortunately, you know, is going to mean that the Logs are going to have to score a touchdown. 2 minutes and 59 seconds left in the game. And they do not get the best return there. Let's see if they feed Pagoda or if Ryan Leaf tries to play hero. Going to run up the middle. It's going to get held up. Only going to be a one yard gain there. Excuse me. All right, Pagoda's going to take the handoff, make a cut. Oh, nowhere to go. 3rd and 8. We might be in 4-down territory already. I'm not sure. But let's see if they get the first down here. Ryan Leaf dropped back. It's going to fire a horrible pass out of bounds. 4th and 8. They are going to trust their defense and punt the ball. Oh, no, oh, no, oh, no. Blocked punt. Whoa, no. That is awful for the Logs. WB Angles in control of this game. Fake Razor, oh my God, how the hell did he just do that? And wow, touchdown. The chances of having a perfect season, 8-0 for the Logs, is slipping away. We currently have a 10-point game. Extra point on the way. It is up, and it is good. 11-point game. We're at 2 minutes left in the game. Under 2 minutes, the Logs are going to have to pull a rabbit out of the hat. They're going to have to reveal the trench coat of the streaker. What do they got under there? They're going to have to score quick. Ryan Leaf honestly had an awful game. Awful chance there. Had a wide open receiver. You know, unfortunately, the doily going down has changed the demeanor of the team. Everyone just feels defeated. And I tell you what, this is time is ticking. We got a 3rd down. They're going to need to score here and go for an extra onside kick. But time is of the essence. And oh no, blitz play here. Just like that 4th down last time out. This is potentially the game here, folks. Let's see if the Logs have one more chance. Ryan Leaf drops back. He's got a receiver. He's going to pass a pass. Oh, and the coverage incomplete. The WWE Angles, all they have to do is run the clock out and they seal the deal. And they're going to pitch it to Fake Razor, who makes an insane amount of cuts. 38, 37 seconds. this is about all she wrote, folks. You know, unfortunately, the 8-0 season's not going to happen for the Logs. Dexter Doyley going down made this game just unfortunately unattainable for them. And their point differential still going to be strong. But with that loss, they're going to fall out of the top 2 rankings probably, because I'm sure there's still going to be 2 teams undefeated. And that's it, folks. Razor went down. He could have scored. And Dexter Doyley had 9 rushes, 154 yards. He had 1 catch for 9 yards and 2 touchdowns. But then he went down. And after that, Ryan Leaf, 10% completions, 3 interceptions, 9 yards. They struggled here, folks. The Angles with the upset. Logs, congratulations on a great season, but unfortunately you do not join the ranks of the undefeated. And that's all for Federal Friday night, guys.